morning. It is 8:30 on August 14th, and I have decided that this week I am gonna do the reading 200 pages a day reading challenge. My physical TBR is out of hand. Like, it's actually ridiculous. I don't know. I work at a bookstore, so the discount is crazy. And I have no self-control, and I love reading, and it's gotten bad. Me and my roommate got new shelves in our living room, so I put all the books that I read down there that were in my room on this shelf, and I had my TBR on like a little TBR cart, and then stacked on my dresser behind me. And then once I moved all the books off this shelf downstairs, I put my TBR on this shelf. Like, those are all books I own and haven't read. It's a little bit ridiculous. So I have decided for the rest of this year, like, my main focus is making a dent in those. So yeah, that is the goal for this week, reading 200 pages a day. I have tried this before, and I couldn't finish it just because of work and then like things I had going on that week. So I'm gonna try it again. Still don't know how it's gonna work with the days that I'm working, but I have today and tomorrow off, so that's good. But I have two books that I kind of have my eyes on today. I have Disability Visibility by Alice Wong. I've been reading this just throughout the month. I really like it. I think the stories are really important, and I don't know, I've been telling everyone to pick it up since I've been reading it. I'm only on page 91. So I think I'm gonna just like read this while I'm doing my laundry, because each chapter is a different story. So that way I can like read a chapter, stop, and then like go and do things when I need to. And I won't be like leaving off in the middle of something. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna get through some of this one today. And then I also think I'm gonna read this one. I read the Natural series last month. I bought the first one, and I was like, yeah, like maybe I'll get to it. And then I, like, the whole series, like I didn't think I'd finish the whole series in the fucking week that I did. But yeah, I like bought the first book, and then I read it, and I immediately, like the next day at work, bought the rest of the series and read it. So I'm kind of in my YA like mystery thriller era. No, I think I just want like a little mystery thriller, and I love a YA mystery thriller. I feel like sometimes they're really good. So yeah, I'm gonna read this one because I also think it's like a good summary thriller type thing. I have no idea what this is about. I love going into books blind. Like, I don't like necessarily reading the little blurb. Yeah, so I think I'm also gonna get into this one today. We'll see. But yeah, that's all. I'm going to crack into that one book until my laundry's done, do my laundry. God, doing my laundry sucks. The day I have in-unit laundry, that's the day I know I've made it. God. Okay, hello. It is now, it's 12:57, so it's 1 p.m. I finished my laundry, I cleaned my room, I cleaned the bathroom, I worked out, I showered, I ate, I went on TikTok for a very long period of time, and I have not read since this morning. I started on page 191. I'm on page 105 of this one. I read like two chapters. And again, it's really good, but this book does require like a lot of thinking, and like you don't like, it's not something you just like power through. So I think I'm gonna put this one away for now, just because I think I need a little bit more of a mindless read, hence me scrolling on TikTok for the past like hour. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna start this one now. I don't know, I'm excited. I'm also watching what's the word? A reading vlog. Big brain. Katie is reading. I'm watching her new reading vlog of reading A Good Girl's Guide. Why can't I speak? A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. and I think that's getting me kind of more in the mood for this one than this one. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, okay. Dust jacket is coming off. Here we go. I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? Okay. I'm stalling. That's actually what I'm doing. I'm not nervous. I'm stalling. Okay, it is now 3:10. I did accidentally go on my phone for a little bit, but for the most part, I have been reading. I'm on page 100, and I don't know, I don't have any really strong feelings yet. It's definitely not the plot isn't really what I thought it was gonna be, but I also didn't read the description, so I don't know why I thought I had, like, I don't know. It's interesting. There's certain I don't want to like spoil anything, but there's certain people I'm like, I don't like them, and I feel like you're supposed to like them, but I don't. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep reading for a little bit longer, and then we'll see. If I don't get much more into it tonight, I might start another book before bed, but I also am like, I should just keep reading it and power through. See if I get more invested in it. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, good morning. It is now Tuesday, August 15th. It's the next day. I forgot to update anything last night, but I did hit the 200. I did get the 200 pages in. Sorry, I am so tired. I could not sleep last night. Yes, I did get the 200 pages in. I think the last time I updated was when I was on page like 100 of this one. And I did end up finishing this one yesterday. I gave it 2 stars. I didn't dislike it. Like, while I was reading it, I was like I don't know. I never know how to explain my ratings because I do it strictly on vibes and how I feel. Like, I don't have, like, I would never pick this book up again, and I don't think I'm gonna think about it ever again. And also, like, it was pretty predictable. So yeah, I gave it 2 stars. I'm glad I read it because I've had it for a while, but I definitely wasn't my favorite book. But yeah, so I ended up reading that one. And then I read about, let's see, I wrote it down on my computer. So yeah, this was 343 pages. And then I read 14 out of this book. But then I like couldn't fall asleep last night. So I decided to pick up The Gray Seer. And I read about 70 pages of this one. So I definitely exceeded the 200 page mark yesterday. I read 427 pages. That's not gonna happen every day. I just was in a reading mood. Oh, I'm tired. Okay. But as for today, I don't know. I need to run a lot of errands. And I was gonna go to the beach because I want to start like doing little things during my week to like get out of the apartment a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know. I started getting like weirdly anxious about going alone today. So I think instead what I might do is go to one of my favorite like little coffee shop bookstores and just like sit outside because I want to be outside. I don't know. Or I might just walk to a park. I don't know. We'll see. I don't remember if I finished my thought. But I'm gonna go run some errands and then go find somewhere to read, and I'm gonna start reading. So that's my plan for today. Okay, so plans have changed. I went to a park to read, but there was construction and it was just loud and I was hot and I left. And then I was close to a Barnes, so I said, well, let me go get a coffee and just like, I need to get my book club book for this month. The only thing is I just got cut off on my car. I ended up going to Barnes to get my book club book, but the issue is before I had gotten to Barnes, I found a gift card and I might have bought like 7 books. To be fair, no, I can't even defend myself. Literally yesterday I was like, I'm so overwhelmed by my TBR. I can't buy any more books. I have too many books. Anyway, I'm gonna go home and read. That was bad. I should not have done that. I read a little bit at the park, but then I just started getting hot. And I was like, I need to get out of here. I left my water bottle in my car. And yeah. And then I went to Barnes and blacked out and spent all my money. I'll do a little book haul when I get home. Feeling a little bit guilty about buying these books because I was also like, no more books, Nelly. And then I just bought all the books. I'm home now and I think it's time for a book haul. I did some damage, but I don't know, I like blacked out. I was only in there for like 15 minutes, but the book that I originally went in there for was this one. This is our book club pick for August. So yeah, this is what started it all. Also, I'm laying in the most like inconvenient way, but I'm really comfy. Yeah, and then I bought The Nanny because I did actually put this on my August TBR and I didn't own it, but I really, really want to read it. And I feel like I'm a mood reader. I'm in the mood for it. I'm going to read it probably this week, to be honest. And then I bought this one because I was watching, oh my God, I bought this one. You can't see it at all. I was watching Katie is reading her reading vlog for this series, and I didn't know that this was like a novella for A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, so I bought it, and I honestly might read this after I finish The Grace Year because she said it was really good. And then I'm like trying to get into like read more graphic novels, so I bought this one. I do think I bought it just because of the grilled cheese on it, I'm not gonna lie, but I like flipped through and I really like the art style, so I was like, for sure I'm probably gonna read it this week for the reading 200 pages a day challenge, because again, I'm gonna be at work for the rest of the week. So this might be a little bit easier to help me reach my goal. And also my cousin texted me that he's in town, so I'm gonna be a little bit busier than like I had originally planned on being this week, which is fine. I just like need to like, obviously life comes first, and like reading 200 pages a day is a challenge, but like if I want to like, I don't know, still make sure I can get my pages in and not like stress myself out about it, I have that. And then a goal for me for 2023 is to read more nonfiction books, so I bought 2 nonfiction books. This one is White Tears, Brown Scars, How White Feminism Betrays Women of Color. This has been on my TBR, as well as this one, Lesbian Love Story. Both on my TBR for a while. Definitely want to get into those. Yeah, I don't read a lot of nonfiction, but I'm trying to, because one thing about me is I love learning, and ever since I graduated college, I kind of miss that. I miss learning. I don't miss the pressure of like school and like that stuff, but I miss learning so much. So that's a big goal for me for 2023. And then the last 2 books I bought Rosewater. This has been on my TBR for a while. I heard about it through the Safflit book club. I'm no longer like really go or participate in that book club, but I do still look at the books that they're reading, just because like my work schedule was not compatible for like when they met. It's like the virtual meetings, but yeah, I do still look at the books they're reading and I buy them because I know they're probably good. And then lastly is Old Enough. I feel like everyone has seen this book everywhere. I'm so excited to read this one. Yeah, I don't know, I'm really excited to read it. I was supposed to go to like a book signing for this book and a little book talk that they had, But oh my god, I almost choked on my spit. But I got really anxious and it was a bad brain day, so I couldn't go. But yeah, so I'm really excited to read it. I'm glad I finally got my hands on it. But yeah, that's all. I shouldn't have bought any of those books considering I was just freaking out about my TBR. Yeah, that's all. Thanks for listening. Sorry I talk so much. Look at my cute little moon. Hello. It's 11:45. I haven't filmed anything today. I haven't read anything today. It was a rough morning. I was supposed to wake up at 7 to go to the gym, but I was so tired. I haven't been sleeping well. My air's on. That was probably loud. I haven't been sleeping well, so I kind of slept in today till 8. And then I worked out, I showered, I made breakfast, but I just when you just don't feel good. It was one of those mornings. I just got ready and I just don't have any energy in me. But I got to where I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get some coffee and just go drive to work. I love reading in my car. I don't know if that's an everyone thing, but I came to work. I'm just gonna kind of sit here and read. I start work at 1:30, so I have a lot of time. Yeah, but I'm gonna read. My goal is I brought Grace Year and then Killjoy, so my goal is to read most of Grace Year before work, and then on my breaks, maybe if I'm feeling up to it, start Killjoy. I don't know, I'm so tired. It's one of those days. It is one of those days, and if you know, you know. I just don't have anything in me. I feel like I'm running on empty. And these days suck when you work in customer service because you can't run on empty. You need to deal with people all day. So love that. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and read. That's all I have for now. Hello. It is 10:30. I just got home from work. I showered. I made a snack. I made some popcorn. I am exhausted. I'm so tired. I'm so dehydrated. I just made myself a little water with the liquid IV in it, which is, I don't know if they actually help or it's just you're drinking more water because it tastes yummy. But either way, it helps me drink more water. I don't even know the last time I updated. I did finish the Grace Year and holy shit. It was good. I gave it 4 stars, so we love. I finished it before work and I sat in my car for 30 minutes and was just thinking about it. I don't know how I feel about the ending, if that makes sense. If you've read it, and I know you in real life, can we discuss? Because I have a lot of thoughts and feelings. And I feel like not everything was answered. And I'm pretty sure it's a standalone, but I feel like it could, I want more. I don't know. I'm so tired. I am gonna turn all my lights on, and I didn't read at work today. It was a rough day. I read 23 pages before work. Yeah, and I had 94, I think it was, pages left in this one, so I have about 100 and some more left to read, 110. So I'm just gonna finish this because I think it's 117. Yeah, it's 117 pages, so I think I'm just gonna finish this, try to finish it. I have a really good feeling that I'm gonna fall asleep, but I made myself a little snack. I got my fun little drink, and yeah, and then I also need to decide what I'm gonna start reading for tomorrow. Hello. I have to be quiet because my roommate is sleeping, and she also has someone staying with us, and they're sleeping, and they have to be up for work early. I didn't film anything today because I did end up reading everything last night. I like fell asleep at page 50 but then I like woke up because I had to brush my teeth and wash my face, and that woke me back up, and then I was just like, okay, I'm gonna read till I fall asleep again. But the story got really cute, so I ended up reading it all. Today I woke up and I slept in a little because yesterday was a rough day, and I was like, today I'm going to take it slow and just take it slow. So I woke up at like 8, and I literally just like laid in bed for an hour, which I never really do. And then I worked out, showered, got ready for work, like made breakfast, went to work, worked all day. I actually read this one while I was at work, The Princess and the Grilled Cheese Sandwich, and it was so cute. I picked it up mainly because the grilled cheese, and I like flipped through and I loved the art style. Didn't know it was a little little queer story. So yeah, I really recommend this. I think I gave it like 4 or 5 stars. So good. And this is like 230 something pages, so yeah, this got me for my goal today. It was so good. It was so good. Okay, hello. I'm gonna make this like really quick because I'm in my car and it's hot and I turned the air off. But it is now Friday the 18th. Last night I decided that last night I was like, I don't know what I want to read next, but this morning I like woke up and I was like, I'm in the mood for fantasy, and I really wanted to read like, I'm just a mood reader, and I woke up wanting to read the Scarlet Princess book. So I started that this morning. I think I got like 50 pages in, and I'm really liking it so far. It wasn't hard to like get into, but yeah, I don't know, my thoughts are jumbled. I don't want to go to work, but yeah, I'm about to go to work. I'm definitely gonna read on my breaks today, and then I'll probably read when I get home and probably update then. We'll see. It is so hot, so I'm gonna end this now because I need to get out of this car and go into air conditioning. Hello. Oh shit, my fan's on. Hello. I'm afraid to say that today I will not be reading 200 pages. I can't do it. Today at work was just like crazy. Like, I tried to read on my breaks, but I ended up just talking to my friends because it was like a rare day that all my friends were there. So I have to take advantage of that. And I got home and frankly, I'm just tired. I'm so tired. I think I read about like 70 pages total today. I'll look tomorrow, but today's gonna be a fail. I failed. It's fine. Like realistically, 200 pages a day when I'm working 8 hours of the day, not super, I don't know, so not always doable. That's all. I do want to charge my reading light. I want to charge this because we have a hurricane coming. I don't think it'll be bad, but just in case we lose power or anything and it's nighttime, I'll be able to pass the time with reading. But yeah, that's all. I'm gonna go to bed. I'll probably check in tomorrow. We shall see. We shall see. Hello. It is now Sunday night. I didn't record anything yesterday. I think I might have recorded one video at the beach, but I was like hanging out with my roommate and her friend that's in town most of the day. So I just didn't, but I did read. I did I did do it. This book, holy shit. Okay, so I was on page like 67 at the beginning of the day, and I finished it, which is 295. So I read a little over 100 pages, or 200 pages. This book, oh my god, it had me giggling, kicking my feet, screaming, crying, laughing, like throwing the book across the room. So good. I finished it like last night. It was so good. So then today, plans did change a little bit today. I was supposed to work today, but I ended up calling out because there was this silly little thing called a hurricane tropical storm happening. And I didn't want to risk my safety. And then there ended up being an earthquake. I felt I felt my first earthquake, which was kind of scary. Didn't love it. My whole building shook. Not good. And I also just built new bookshelves downstairs, and I haven't had time to bolt them to the wall yet. So it's okay, they passed the test, nothing fell. But yeah, and then today it was rainy, it was raining all day. There's like a bunch of flash flood warnings, like it was crazy. I was expecting to lose power, like, you know, prepare for the worst, hope for the best. But yeah, it was fine. We just like hung out all day. My roommate got me hooked on Vanderpump Rules, which it's the last thing I have time for, but it's so good. I'm not a reality show person, but the drama, none of these people are likable, but I'm so invested in their drama. But yeah, then I started the second book in the Lachlan Fuse, The Tarnished Crown. This book, holy shit, this book. You guys, I'm gonna finish it tonight. I'm on page 301 now, and I'm gonna like tuck in and do a little face mask. But yeah, so I read about 300 pages today. I'm gonna finish this book, but yeah, today was actually the last day of the challenge. And I only didn't complete it one day. This was an abnormally like heavy reading week for me. This month has been a weird reading month for me. I've read like 15 books, and that's not normal. I typically read like 1, maybe 2 books a week. This year has been like a weirder reading year for me. Like last year I read 100 books, and that was wild. The year before that I read 30. I think it's just like I'm a mood reader, and sometimes I go months without picking up a book. And then sometimes I have weeks like this where I read like, doesn't count, where I read like 3 books in a week is like most normally for me. But yeah, I don't know, this is really fun. I kind of want to do like more silly little challenges. What is going on outside? Yeah, okay, sorry, there's a lot happening. I'm gonna read for the rest of the night, and then I'll check in tomorrow, do my final little wrap up. But yeah. Oh my god, I love this. This series is so good. So good. I know a book is good when I'm having like physical reactions. Like I have had to put this book down so many times today because it's just like too much. Like I need to like set it down and like sit because it's just so many emotions. Oh my god. Yeah, so that's great. I do have to work tomorrow, which is rude. What do you mean I can't just like stay home and read all day? It's fucked up. Okay, good morning. It is Monday the 21st. I like just woke up. I have a headache, but I want to film this before I go to work. Last week I did the challenge of like reading 200 pages a day, and I did it all but one day. I ended up reading 6 books, which is insane. I read all of these books. That's crazy. Yeah, this was insane. I don't think I've read this much in a week in ever. So yeah, I don't know. It was a good reading week. But yeah, I calculated. I read 1,793 pages, which is insane. Just a quick rundown of like how much I read each day. August 14th, day it started, I read 427 pages total, and then the 15th I read 240, the 16th I read 211, the 17th I read 239, the 18th I read 67. So that was the day I didn't accomplish, but it's fine because I think I did make up for it in all the other days. The 19th I read 228, and then the last day, the 20th, I read 381, and total I read 1,793 pages. That's insane. That's literally insane. But yeah, thanks for coming along this silly little journey with me. I had fun doing it. I definitely will not be reading that much every week, but it was kind of a fun challenge to like, I know it all started because I was stressed about my TBR, and then I did accumulate more books throughout the week, so that was silly of me. But yeah, I think it was a fun little thing to like get me back into reading. I haven't been in a funk, but I feel like I just needed a fun little thing. Yeah. But I'm gonna go make a coffee, eat some food, and go to work. Me with all my books.